Yeah, surprisingly, this show was part of my childhood too. Back when NBC was getting ready to announce their now iconic six-feathered peacock, and not covered in jewels, because why would they? It's not like there was a big anniversary going on or anything. A new show was in the works involving an alien from the planet Melmac crashing into a suburban home in California. And yes, I do mean that literally.
We better...
In fact, he did it twice.
Alf, are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. But this phone is a piece of junk!
Well, I never even see 3 times. ALF is amusing. ALF is entertaining. ALF is turning 270 next year. ALF won a Kids' Choice Award in '89 for Best TV Actor. And sure, ALF doesn't hold a candle to Mork, but he's better than...
How you doing, my man?
I've been practicing my American slang for this very question. Whatever, keep it on the DL, my brother from another mother.
What is wrong with you? In fact, you could confuse ALF for a Muppet, but that's not too far off from the truth. The show was co-created by Tom Patchett, who co-wrote The Great Muppet Caper and Muppets Take Manhattan. One of the executive producers was Bernie Brillstein, who was a manager for Jim Henson. And much like The Muppet Show, production wasn't exactly easy when the lead was a puppet. Side note, Patty and ALF do an episode of Muppets tonight. That would have been great! Of course, like most shows, you gotta acknowledge the rest of the cast, even though the one is the biggest deal of all. And the one member I must acknowledge is Masked Bride, who plays the father figure, Willie Turner. I gotta say, even though ALF was, is, and always will be the star, Willie had some of the best scenes in the whole thing. The guy goes freaking crazy at most of ALF's antics.
I think I might need glasses.
Glasses? I think you might need all of... You think I placed a bet with you, and now I owe you $6,000?
And there was this one time when he stood up for himself at a scamming auto repairman. It was honestly comical.
Give me my money back!
R.I.P. Mr. Wright, wherever you are. One thing I should definitely bring up is that the show ended on a cliffhanger, and that would have been resolved until 1996 with the release of Project ALF starring Martin Short, and I think I'll talk about that some other time. So how did I stumble upon this show? Well, between 2004 and 2006, Lionsgate actually released the show on DVD, so thank you, Lionsgate, for giving me the syndicated version of all these episodes, you fuzzy ballsacks. Thank God Shell Factory TV had all the original airings, and since the box set is expensive, they decided to drop all the original episodes here on YouTube, so now I can enjoy the show as it was originally shot.
You've seen Rhonda?
Seen her? She's right here. Hey, say something, sweetheart.
Hi, cutie.
Wait, that's Rhonda? She looks different in the cartoon. No, really, that was my original reaction to this. That's not the Rhonda I saw in the Season 2 box set. Unless it's sliding or something, I don't know. This was a memorable show if you grew up in the late 80s. A fuzzy little felid-tarian from outer space hiding with a family of 4 in the valley. I don't see anything wrong with that if you don't. Honestly, I'm not sure why I originally liked the show, considering what I dealt with in those discs, but I did enjoy it, and I still do, not just for ALF himself, but for everything else that makes him unique. By the way, he had a talk show in L5. Did I just bring that up?
What were they thinking? Alright? For example, a talking horse? Come on. A flying nun? Huh? Larry King?